peace, family. Always peace, love, oneness, and divine vitality on all energy grids. Welcome to my channel. We're uplifting the soul to inner self-empowerment is the divine goal. So this one, it hit home on specific levels of consciousness, and we're going around deep. And like I said, it's an honor. Grateful to be spirit-led to talk about these things to help beautiful souls align to what they know they desire, and to see things more clearer so you can get an understanding of why certain things around you are the way they are. And time loops and specific portals and timelines that beautiful souls are on due to their ancestral lineage. We have to understand this to break out of a lot of matrix-driven simulations. So one main one at example, and then that's why you have labels in these words. So we're going to take it back. We're going to go back to buck breaking. How it's just so nasty, but to understand, to understand how this one thing affected until broken free. Understanding why you feel this so that it can be removed. 222, come on now, let's get it, let's build it. So that being said, for them to be so nasty, it was the controlling and the manipulation to switch it up. And this is how masculine was manipulated. So to take, they call it buck breaking, to take him, rape and molest him, then after doing him, rape and molest the woman. So after this happens, she's looking at her masculine for protection, and then it's not there. So what does she do? Fall back. She's still in her feminine, and she embraces more masculine. Understand that and why we're in the frequencies that we're in today. So I said, breaking free. Submitting to your own masculine and feminine. When you do that, you'll see why another beautiful soul's masculine and feminine, it's where it is. Like I said, there are no labels, and yet so many levels of consciousness. So that's why you have a lot of goddesses that are aligned to their purpose with morals, goals, values in life. Then they align to a masculine that still has certain things that need to be healed. Being aware of these things, that way we can hold ourselves accountable. And holding ourselves accountable to the yeses and the nos. .444, come on now. So I get it why a lot of women are like, no, well this man or this, and But at the end of the day, when we're looking at it through conscious lenses, what in his bloodline has he broken? Like, some of these men are still stuck in the buck breaking frequencies and ain't gonna say nothing, won't even talk about it. We see it and feel it. Come on now, high priests, high priestesses, chosen ones. This one frequency, and it's a binding spell. Come on now. Come on now, ancient ones. We know what's up. This is a binding spell for the mind, body, and soul to be broken free from. Only a manipulative tactic. And let me tell you something. Like, just like we get downloads and visions, who you think they got that download and vision from to do so? Just nasty. Come on now, y'all. Who you think they was listening to that told them to do so? There had to be a ripple effect that hit the brain cells in the chamber to say, yeah, we gonna do it like this, to bind them so that they can be bound. Oh, baby, you gonna learn today. Some of them is out here looking that just look with money and still look mad and look like they dying. Come on now. So much power in us. So much magical power in us. And the thing is, and to tell it like it is, to show you how powerful our culture is. If this was to happen to any other culture the way it did, oh baby. But see, you gotta understand that with all the other cultures and just melanin. It's about the melanin. So yeah, I was definitely spirit led to get on here and talk about that. Then, like I said, there's so many levels of consciousness when we're talking about this. Some women had to tap into their masculine because they had a lot of feminine, was receiving, already activated their goddess within, 808. So balance it with masculine. Opening up to a new was their masculine. So there's no questions to why you have a masculine in your life that you've attracted, and there's certain levels of consciousness that hasn't been tapped into yet. There's still certain skin layers that have to be peeled back. And this is one skin layer that I'm talking about. I've been feeling this for some years now, and it just heightened today. I was like, no, I gotta talk about it today. And this is why you have rappers that rap like Megan Thee Stallion. This is why you have rappers that rap the way they rap. Everything has a story. Everything is energy. So, period. It's the fact that beautiful souls will talk at higher levels of consciousness to help beautiful souls expand their mind. So when beautiful souls are speaking like that, don't get it twisted when it comes to taking heed and allowing it to resonate and absorbing something you're not meant to absorb. or something you are to absorb so that you can take heed in it. It may be beneficial for you in your growth and your ascensions. That is why we have discernment. 1010. And that's just a nasty police officer. Yep. Ooh, he just came through strongly. A corrupt police officer. Officers. Some of them dying off. Some of them some of them Christian. Some of them Catholic. Ooh, baby, just open that whole portal up. Ain't that it's a police officer that did so much foul stuff and been getting away with it. But it's like a vengeance. It's through the bloodline. So his sister, let me tell you, y'all gotta hear this story and how karma worked. His sister is a Black Panther that works for the Urban League. He a police officer. Look at that. Like they ain't want me to talk about it. He to wake up, eat, sleep, and shit mad. 12-12. Now you ain't got a question why you dying slowly. Let me hit this holy wine real quick. Somebody needs to hear this. Ooh, baby, that's strong. That's heightened. Yeah, breathe. Make sure you breathe in too. How is you driving, baby, and seeing a whole vision, getting a whole vision and download? Okay. Let me find. That's the only way they can get you to pay attention. Ooh, I remember that. That's who. Okay, so that's deep too. Ain't no telling. Like 1313 coming around. It's a lot of potent Pluto placements. And if anybody, like I said, on my channel, that's been on my channel, I talk about how we're all zodiacs. Your chart, your will says so. You are all planets. Your chart, your will says so. So that activates the clarity of how electromagnetic and multidimensional you truly are. So that's why it is of grave importance to know thyself beyond the astrology, the astronomy, the all. We have to put that in there. The all. 1414. Divide nothing to be conquered. Yeah, it had to be talked about. And you can see it so many times over and over, so there's no question why when a woman is reacting in her masculine and it's set at a frequency of anger and it's high and potent, so if it's high like that and the masculine wants to respond, And he, since she's in her masculine with anger, and if he's in his feminine, leave no room for question. Now, this just for a goddess specifically. When you're in this situation again, use your goddess. Use your goddess. Though talk to them with a different tone. Our words hold power, and it's heightened by the tone that you're speaking in. Remember, we are our own unique frequency that gives off sounds and tones and vibrations. Amplify that by how you radiate it. Ashe? Ashe to that. So, instead of yelling, though, Ashe, I get that too. You have to have some type of patience activated to understand this. And this for somebody specifically. It still has to be heard. You wondering why? It's repetitive. And it's not getting through. There's no question to why it's repetitive and it's not getting through if it's being spoken at a low frequency. See, some beautiful souls, we have already activated love and light. So if it's not set at a love and light frequency, it innately goes back. Ones will understand that when they understand transmuting and alchemy. If it's not of love, healing, baby, gonna learn today. And not only that, the spiritual warriors, the real spiritual warriors, ones that'll say some fire right out their mouth. And you still hit them with some water. Oh, okay. Excuse me, y'all. It's to the point now where, yeah, a lot of laughter. Ooh, a lot of them coming in. Yeah, some of them we ain't gonna talk about. They ain't to be talked about yet. This guy went, why ain't she sick? Why ain't she dead yet? Baby, if y'all ain't learned by now, it ain't up to your magic, your spell work. It ain't up to you, baby. It's up to supreme frequencies, supreme divine creative frequencies. 1919 and the pure intentions in it. Why they ain't dead yet? Why they ain't sick yet? Why they ain't? Come on now. It sound like a possession. Like I said, when it go to depths like that, it's a possession. And baby, that type of possession ain't got nothing to do with no Orisha, no Buddha, no Hindu. Keep calling on what you think you was calling on, baby. Because that ain't how it work. our ancestors, if it's telling his story and not our story, and we divinely align to it to speak our truths, and then make it make sense. So no. Oh no. Like you can, and then it's a trending topic right now. It ain't no secret. Shit, this was before P. Diddy. Y'all been exposed before P. Diddy stuff even came out. Y'all need to know. Oh. There go the bells. Let that be a sign. Been trying to hurry up, figure out how they gonna give out some blood money. Don't nobody want that blood money. Keep that karma money, baby. 2112. As above, so below. Then did that. Okay. So she really is, or he really is who they say they are. That's a manipulative possession. Okay, this needs to be spoken about too. And high priest and high priestesses understand this. When it's a difference when you playing God and when your ancestors are in your presence speaking through you. There is a difference. And some out here taking advantage of that one frequency. Tell you what, I got up 5 a.m. The calmness, quiet, the peace. Wasn't even no birds singing yet, so I'm paying attention to everything around. Then the clarity of what what I started talking about at the beginning. The book breaking. The mind. Being aware of what's in the mind. Subconsciously. That will let you know how things are reacting consciously and unconsciously. So with that being said, Soul Tribe family, we're gonna go ahead and end it. Just want to get on here and talk about that specifically. And why certain men are still vulnerable. We have to understand that on that level of consciousness when we're talking about book breaking and vulnerability. And that one specific timeline that forefathers and ancestors went through. And then how it was reversed, that pain. the manipulative tactics on how it was reversed, and why certain ones in those bloodlines manipulated little girls. Or like, we got to understand that too, and why that healing is a deep component. No secrets, ain't no secrets. But yeah, that was a deep one, y'all. It had to be talked about. The vulnerability of masculine and the vulnerability of feminine, and the healing components, why certain things are still at play from history manipulation. Ashe to that. Ashe. That being said, always peace, love, oneness, and divine vitality on all energy grids. Ashe.